4 people have died, 2 others injured in a car crash in Pretoria this morning. Paramedics and other services responded to a collision along the Lynwood Road in Pretoria. Now, reports from the scene indicate that the vehicle had veered off the road and slammed into a tree. The debris and pieces of the vehicle were spread over a large area. Well, joining us on the line with more details on the accident is Netcase spokesperson Chris Botha. A very warm welcome to you, Chris. Can you give us an update from the scene this morning?
Well, good morning to you and your listeners. Yes, it is very tragic that these type of things happen, but yesterday has been absolute carnage on our road. This morning, once again at 4:30, the paramedics raced out to the Lynwood area, where it appears that at a high-speed accident when the vehicle veered off the road and then slammed into a tree. And on impact, this vehicle actually broke up into several pieces. The occupants were 6 males. They were all ejected from the vehicle, and we found them lying on the verge near the wreckage. But tragically, 4 of them died due to the very, very severe injuries that they had sustained. Miraculously, 1 person escaped there with relatively minor injuries, and another person had serious injuries. But paramedics and firemen worked there for quite some time to stabilize everybody and then transport the 2 injured people through to a nearby hospital. Really and truly, over the last 2 days, we have lost so many lives on our roads, and we really ask people to be careful and to slow down on our roads now.
Have the occupants been identified as of yet?
No, some of them have not. It's obviously up to the SAP now to make sure that they're all identified and then their next of kin notified.
Okay, Chris, just in terms of the, you mentioned that this weekend has seen a high level of deaths on the road this weekend. What has been some of the contributing factors that have caused these to escalate over the weekend?
Yeah, well, obviously, in the KZN area, there has been a lot of rain, and the roads were severely flooded. But also, the speed definitely has a contributing factor where if people really slow down in these severe wet weather where the roads are so waterlogged, then it definitely will reduce the impact of the things. The 2 other high-speed accidents that we seen in KZN, near Manzimtoti area, which cost 2 lives as well, was definitely also quite high impact and high-speed accidents. So we really ask people that in this wet weather, especially now, that people must slow down, really slow down, and keep their following distances quite far, so that we can prevent these type of deaths from happening on our roads.
Thank you for joining us this morning, Chris. Of course, that was Chris Botha, Netcase spokesperson, chatting to us about the incident that happened earlier this morning in Pretoria. 4 people have been declared dead, 2 others injured in a car crash that happened in Pretoria on the Lynwood Road. Paramedics responded to a collision where reports from the scene indicate that the vehicle had veered off the road, slammed into a tree. Debris and various pieces of the vehicle had been spread over quite a large area.